as you can see, it has got 3 different buttons in the front. So you've got your curling button, and then one of these 2 are the power button, and then your settings button. So basically you just press it in for long. I'm quickly going to just set my settings of what I want it on, and then I'm gonna start explaining. Okay, so while that is heating up, if you hear a beep, let me know. Obviously you will get your charger with it. So the bonus about this charger is it's a USB type of charger. So you can plug this into your cell phone charger, you can plug it into the car. If you have the right port, you can plug it into your laptop, in the sense that you can basically use this gadget anywhere you go, and that is fantastic. So what I did do before I started using it, or before I obviously switched it on now, I charged it for 4 hours, and after you use it for the first time, you basically just have to charge it until it's fully charged, and then you can take it off. Do not overcharge it because it will damage the battery life of this product. It has different temperature settings. You can either use Celsius or Fahrenheit. It can go from 150 degrees Celsius to 200. It's got different time settings. Obviously, the longer time duration you use it for, the tighter the curl will be, or the more curly or wavy your hair will come out. I like to use the 8-second timer. It goes up till 18 seconds. And then it also, which was great for me, it's got the function to go either the left way around or the right way around, which is great because many of these gadgets basically go one way around. And we all know the one golden rule: when you curl your hair, you need to curl away from the face, girl. Okay. So I've got really thin hair. I'm gonna take about that much hair. Okay, so you can see that much. Then you obviously see the little slit there on the top. You basically place your hair in there, and depending on how high you want the curl to start, I want mine to start a little bit lower. So and then you just press the middle button until you hear that sound, and then you just relax. Okay, so this is the curl that it makes after 8 seconds. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly. Okay, there's that curl. Let's do a little bit longer. I'm just going to stick the settings. Let's do 14 seconds. Okay, I just want to show you guys the difference. I'm going to go a little bit higher. You press the button, it takes the hair in. Okay, so it does beep like that, and then once it's done, you basically take the hair out. Okay, and just to show you guys once again, lovely. So what I'm going to basically do now is I really prefer, with my length of hair and with the thinness of my hair, I prefer the 8-second one. So what I'm going to quickly do now is I'm going to quickly curl the rest of my hair to basically see if the battery lasts, how long it takes me, etc. So this is where I'm going to press fast forward and go. about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, I am seriously in love. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did my hair 2 hours ago already, and this is still the result. I am just so like seriously impressed. So I'm just going to chat to you guys real quick about this product and what I feel about it. Let's talk about the good points quickly. So obviously the great thing about it is that you can curl on the go. So whether you are at home or in the car or at the office or somewhere in a bathroom or whatever, if your curling iron is charged, then you can basically curl anywhere. Another good point for me is I have curled my hair many times with a straightener or with a curling iron, and your arm kind of gets tired because many times you have to kind of keep it up here and go at an angle, and both of your hands are most of the times, you know, busy with the curling process. Where with this, you basically put your hair in the machine, you press a button, and the rest of your hand is free. So I, for instance, could have coffee now, I ate, I was on my phone, you can touch up your makeup, while your other hand is basically holding the gadget and it's doing the work for itself. The other awesome thing for me is many times I have burned my fingers or even my scalp or my ears or my neck by using a curling tongue or so, because they're obviously very warm. Where with this, the cylinder for it is inside, and you physically can't even press your finger in there because, you know, you don't have access to it. And at the top, it's also cold. So I can have this against my head. I can hold here. It doesn't burn me, doesn't get warm. And the other thing is, when my hair also gets out of it, I can physically touch my hair. I have burnt my hands from touching my hair, you know, when you do it with a straightener or with another gadget. So that for me was also a plus point. I personally feel that the curls do last longer with this as well. Like I said, it's been about 2-3 hours already and they still look like I literally just did them. Quick story, we went to go to the snow on Sunday morning and I did my hair in the morning, literally like 7 o'clock. We left to go to the snow at 9:30. We got there at 1 o'clock. Yes, that is how hectic the traffic was. Long story short, I was snowbombed so many times on my head where, you know, the ice literally was stuck to my hair and I literally had to like kind of do this to get it out. And I thought to myself, oh my word, I'm going to look like such a nonabite on photos, and by the time we get to the car, my hair is probably going to be so flat on my head because, you know, the curls are getting wet and so on. I got to the car, my hair was still intact. We went to sleep the night, and the next morning, I basically freshened up my hair over here, and my hair still looked perfect in the sense that the curls were still intact, they were still bouncy and full of volume. And that for me was a wow moment, because no straightener or any other form of curling iron has ever done something like that. Like, my hair is so thin, it usually wears out like within a few hours, like literally. So that for me was a 10 out of 10 moment. Very, very impressed. So let's talk about the beep quickly. So basically when you press this button, that one there, when you press it in, you need to keep it in for long until it makes a beep sound, and then you know that your hair is basically curled around the little wand inside completely. Then the beep goes on until your time is done. Now let me tell you this. I test drove this baby last week already to kind of take it on a date and get to know it a bit more before I do this video. Then the beep didn't go off because I didn't press it all the way. And to be honest, I was a bit confused as to why there's no beep and am I holding it in long enough? And then I felt like, okay, do I need to count the seconds? And I was just confused. So now when I figured it out, I thought the beep would bother me because it's an annoying beep sound. But actually it helps you a lot. It really makes you feel like it's counting down the seconds for you, instead of you having to sit here and kind of wonder and wait and maybe have it in for too long. So for me, the beep didn't bother me. It actually helped me a lot, and it gave me that assurance that it's working and it's doing its thing and it's doing the counting for me. So that was great. Let's quickly talk about the charging of this device. So before you use it, before you use it for the first time, you do need to charge it for 4 hours. Do not charge it overnight like I did the first time, because it drains the battery life like that. So literally charge it for 4 hours the first time. And then after you use it, you basically put it on charge. I would say, like, that's the way I prefer it, is to put it on charge just before you're going to use it again. Like, don't put it on charge and then only use it in 5 days, because it won't last as long, the battery life, then when you charge it like immediately, if that makes sense. Important about the charging though is that you cannot use it while it's on charge. You need to charge it, take it off, and then switch it on. Do not use it while it's on charge. Don't do it. Don't do it. Bye guys.